about to get in trouble. You got people say, I love Jesus, but I don't need the church. I love Jesus, and he and I got something going on, but I don't need the church. If the church is his body, then how do you love him? You can't find no doctrine in the New Testament that give you license to be solo. He calls all of his children to community because he does his best work in your life through the sanctifying work of community.
Who don't go to church? Saying you don't have to go to church because the church is just a place. The church is just a building. The hospital is just a place. Don't go there if you get cancer. Talk back to me if you can. Your job is just a place. Try not going there for a week without calling in and see what will happen to your paycheck. The church is not just a place. It's where God dwells. It's where God decides to show up on Sunday morning to dwell in the midst of his people.
Shalom, family. These brothers are stoking the emotions of the congregants to entice them to come into the building. Why? So they can keep the tithes and offerings coming, I'm sure. Teaching that you have to be inside of a church building to get the word of God is false doctrine. Hebrews chapter 9 verse 24. For Christ is not entered into holy places made with hands, which are the figures of the truth, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of God for us. Acts chapter 7 verses 48 through 50. Howbeit, the Most High dwell not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? 1 Kings chapter 8 verse 27. But will God indeed dwell on earth? Behold, the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house that I have built? So there's just a couple of scriptures just to show that the Most High don't dwell in buildings. And again, these brothers are pushing this. Why? Because they want you in the building, a part of their community, to benefit from the tithes, the offers, and the exchanging of money to grow their business that they call the church. Shalom.